Assalamualaikum and good morning to Syahmi. My name is Syahmi and I will present to you our new development project, which is an i-Whiteboard. Our i-Whiteboard consists of a pointer and a whiteboard. And then our i-Whiteboard consists of magnetic system. In order to erase it, we will push the button and then it will erase it all over, all the notes that have been written.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurshaqirah. As for my part, I will talk about the current problems and issues. For our problem, there are two major problems, which is the health issues and the staining of the whiteboard. For the health issue, there consists of three parts, which is the chemical content, sensitivity of the skin, and the smell additive. As for the chemical content, the marker pen contains methyl isobutyl ketone, which is often used as a solvent in the paint remover. EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, stated that if we are exposed in high concentration for the chemical for short term, we might get eyes, nose and throat irritation. As for long term, we may experience enlarged liver and insomnia. The second part is the sensitivity of the skin. Sometimes we accidentally scribble the markers to our skin, which lead to dirty of our hand. But for people with sensitive skin, it will lead to redness and pain. Unfortunately, there are no remedy for this pain. The third one is the smell additive. Marker pen can act as an inhaler. They can be abusive, not in a physical way, but more of our inner health. If we inhale the smell, for the short term, we might get hearing loss and short-term memory loss. For long term, we might get permanent brain damage and sudden sniffing health syndrome. The second part is the staining of the whiteboard. So, the major cause why we have stain in the whiteboard because sometimes we accidentally use permanent marker to write on the whiteboard. So we need to use a specific cleaner, or else the stain cannot be removed. The content of the permanent and the whiteboard marker is actually the same, except the whiteboard marker have silicon polymer. For the fact, most whiteboard have slight static charge. Static charge function is to stick the marker into the whiteboard. As time increases, when we continue using our duster, the static charge increases and making the ink difficult to be removed. So we need to use other chemicals such as isopropyl. These are some of the articles mentioning about the problem of the whiteboard. So as we can see, even though there are different types of product in the market such as the glass whiteboard and the melamine whiteboards, however, most of these products have the same problems, which is the staining problems, health issue and the expenditure on the consumable. So our aim is to design a much safer product for the environment so that the learning process can be done.
I'm Mohd Zuhairi. I'm going to present about the market feasibility study. As we can see from the bar chart, the market and the value added and the product durability has the highest score, which is 3, and for market size potential and market growth rate has average score, which is 2. Okay, for the market, it has the highest score, which is a market driven. As we can see, our product is created based on the actual problem, which are whiteboard staining and eliminate the health issues. And we innovate this product to overcome the problem and to ensure better learning environment. Okay, next, the value added, it has the highest score also, which is as we can see that we innovate this product with new features that never been used in the market. The main function is to eliminate the staining problems and as well as reducing the health issues. In addition to that, we have a cleaning mechanism that using electricity. For the product durability, our product is made from a high quality material, which is honeycomb lattice, which is corrosion resistant and good insulator even though we operate with electricity. Okay. For the wooden board, we made it from plywood, so we have a light-weighted whiteboard. For the market size potential, we have a average score. This is due to not all people have the needs to buy the whiteboard. So they also have used the existing whiteboards. So we might face some problem to replace the current whiteboard. And for the market growth potential, the demand of the current whiteboard also increases throughout the time. So we have a great potential to increase our market rate. And as year passes, the number of education also rises. So our product have the opportunity to compete in the market.
Okay, next I will explain about the market trend. Our i-Whiteboard market trend world sale is 4.12 billion in 2018, and then it is predicted to be 5.18 billion in the next 5 years, which is in 2023. This is due to the growth of the digital gamification. And the next is Dr. Chow Peng stated that in 2011 that our Malaysian consists of 595 tertiary institutions, consists of public university, college and high school. And then in 2018 it consists of 695 tertiary institutions, which is 140% of increasing of number in the tertiary institution. This means that in 2020 it will continue in about 30 more tertiary institutions.
Okay, next for the competitors and competition. Competitors and substitute product both have strength and weakness in their product. So we evaluate some of the competitors, which is porcelain whiteboard, melamine whiteboard and glass board. Okay, so for the porcelain whiteboard, the strength of the board is that it has the best use for heavy use, which are frequently being used. And then it is at an affordable price. The weakness of this whiteboard is it requires a lot of cleaning and it is very heavy. For melamine whiteboard, it is very cheap and the weight is very light, and the weakness require a lot of cleaning as it is made of plastic. Okay, and then the board is wear out easily. Okay, for glass board, it is the most durable among the others. It has high performance and not require cleaning. The weakness is very expensive and very heavy weight. Okay, for our product, which is i-Whiteboard, it also have a strength and weakness. For the strength, we have a time reduction. Okay, even though the difference is small, which is about 50 seconds reduce, the time to erase will be could lead to a big effect. For example, a subject like mathematics will require a lot of writing, so we need time to erase the board. By using i-Whiteboard, we can erase it one time per swipe. And then for the cost reduction, we don't have to waste our time to buy a marker pen. The pen we use is provided with the whiteboard, so this will save the cost to buy the marker pen that being used for the existing whiteboard. And the last one is staining elimination. Since most of our animation system use porcelain whiteboard and melamine whiteboard, this kind of board usually have staining left over. So our product will eliminate this kind of problem. For the weakness, our product will require electricity. This is because the motor need to move the magnet electric to be moved. This means that without the presence of electricity, no writing can be done, as we can't erase the board. For the erase mechanism, our product is useful for heavy purposes, which means the full usage of the whiteboard. The customer need to erase the entire whiteboard per clinic. So that is due to the magnetic roller which lies behind the whiteboard. And lastly, the pigmentation color. We have only one color, which is black. So unlike the other whiteboard which have various of colors like red, green and blue, this product have only one color, which is black. So this may cause a difficulty to attract the students' attention.
Okay, next I will explain about consumer trend canvas. Our basic needs is a cleaner whiteboard with environmental friendly. Next is our driver of change is the advancement of the technology, the awareness of the chemical, and then lastly is environmental friendly. And then our emerging of the expectation is easy to use and no residue. We also got the inspiration from the glass whiteboard. Next, our innovation potential is we can save time, and then we can save money, and we also environmental friendly. And then our target market is university, college student, and then the high school.
Next is the NPD process. NPD process is the steps before the commercialization occurs. There are 5 steps, which is research and development, product design, concept testing, build prototype, and test marketing. As for research and development, there are 2 steps, which is the idea generation and idea screening. As for the product design, it is the idea which we translated into the physical design with the parameters required. For the concept testing, it is for us to know whether our product is acceptable in the market or not. For the idea generation, we get our idea through observation, customer experience, and the similar concept of the existing product. We found out there are the 3 main problems, which is the staining of the whiteboard is difficult to clean, the missing of the whiteboard duster, and the marker always out of ink. For the idea screening, we have 3 types. The first one is the roll down whiteboard. However, the problem is it is easily broken because the screen is too thin. The second one is the movable whiteboard. But the disadvantage of this whiteboard is it is hard to write because the screen is not steady. The third one is the wall-mounted whiteboard. The wall-mounted whiteboard has a disadvantage such as it is immovable and it is easy to fall. However, the benefit of it is a fixed and rigid whiteboard.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Naufal Syafiq. So now I will present about the market survey. Market survey is to recognize which market we are to be in, to recognize what customer expectation from our product. So our method is questionnaire. We target the people that directly involved in education. This is to identify the problem of the current whiteboard and to analyze if the i-Whiteboard will solve the problem. And next is to know customer opinion on the design of the whiteboard. Alright, here are our final design. Our final design will consist of a screen and a wooden frame and also the switch, multifunctional switch. Okay, the size of the whiteboard will be 6 x 4 feet. Alright, now I will talk about product design. For our product, we have 3 major parts. The first one is whiteboard. Whiteboard dimension is 4 x 6. This whiteboard is white in color because this provides high contrast to the magnetic particle. Then you have the switch. This switch has function as multifunctional switch made of iron, copper, and plastic. Next is wooden frame. This wooden frame will be at the front and also at the back as the cover. Then the power socket. This power socket will require 150 watts. Okay, to the next part. The next part is eraser. The eraser will have a magnet bar. This magnet bar will function to erase what have been written on the board, and magnet mounting to attach the magnet to the roller. And next is roller. Roller is to provide the mobility for the eraser. So the last part is the pointer. Pointer will have a magnet tip at the pointer. This to function to attract the magnet to in front of the board. Then the laser pointer has to point what need to be focused on. For the next part is prototype. This is how we want to make our prototype. Okay, we have three major concerns. The first one is whiteboard, the second one eraser, and the third one pointer. So the first one, for whiteboard, we will use wood as the frame and the back cover, and we will use two transparent plastic for the screen, for the front and the back, and for the middle we will use a 3D fabricated high nickel lattice, and lastly we use magnet and glycol as the pigment and the ink. So for the second part, the eraser will have a magnet bar. The magnet bar will be attached to the magnet mounting that will be used that we will fabricate later using the 3D printer, and we have aluminium casing to hold the motor and also the motor. Alright, for the third part is the pointer. Pointer will use a small magnet as tip of the pen. And then for the pen, we will 3D fabricate it so that it can be on a suitable shape. And then lastly is our laser pointer. Laser pointer will be attached to the 3D pen. Alright, to the next part. The next part is test marketing. This is how we test our market to the people. So our first step is creating a website. So when we set up a website, we can promote our product detailed in the website, and we also can promote the website to the others. So next we will make a video montage that will explain the detail on the mechanism of i-Whiteboard, so that people will understand how this i-Whiteboard works. Alright, then we will give an early access to certain organizations. Such example, we give 10 beta i-Whiteboard to an company, so that they can provide to us feedbacks, and so from this feedback we can improve our product, and we can see where is wrong with our product.
current product, which is the glass whiteboard that have the similar characteristic of our product. We believe that our product will be a big hit because we are using the advanced technology which combining the electrical, mechanical and the magnetic. Our products solve many problems in education system such as the health effects, staining problem and less money spending. So, we are providing a safer environment for the teacher and the student so that they can enjoy learning without any worries.